Stupid Garbage Podcast.
Oh, I like that.
Let's get to potting in here. Hey, darling.
You're very sweet.
Do you know what that song is actually called?
Let's get it started.
Let's Get Retarded.
Yeah.
Let's get retarded.
What a thing to say.
And the boost keeps running.
Why?
It was a different time. 2004 or so, maybe earlier. The Black Eyed Peas just wanted to know where the love was, and also where you could turn up to get retarded.
Just. I thought it was way later than that. I thought it was like
The
2007.
economy there. No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
All right.
Because it was in the movie. Well, no, now that I think about it, Hot Tub Time Machine might have been around there, or maybe even later. But
I'd argue it's 2006, 2007.
well, it's not something you can argue.
Well, it's something that we can look up.
It might have been in like 1999, but I don't think
99.
It was I think it was like 04.
And I'm saying it was 07. So where did we get 99?
I'm just saying it might be earlier than I think.
Just look it up.
From the album Elefunk, released 2003.
Shit. Okay.
Yep. This says 2004, so
You're spot on.
I'm a genius.
Yes.
Time to get retarded. Even that out a little bit.
No.
How are you doing, love?
I don't know. I'm
My
a shell of
sweet-
a human soul.
My sweet little bug. 1:53 in the AM, dear reader.
Yeah, I'm sorry we're back to doing it late.
It's okay. We're always doing it late.
I know, but we did
Every
it
time
like
we do it in the
4
afternoon,
p.m.
you complain.
I know, but if we keep doing it more, I'll stop complaining. Also, every time we do it late, you complain, so...
Yep.
So, let's switch
So one of
switch
us
it
has
up.
to be unhappy. Might as well be me.
Yeah, let's just do half and half. Both of us can be unhappy.
I'm already miserable doing this podcast.
You love this podcast.
Might as well be me.
Do you want to go to bed?
Oh, that'd be so good.
Why are we potting?
Don't tempt me.
Oh my
Don't
God.
tempt me with a good time.
Oh my God. We went to bed at like 4 last night. No, we went to bed at 5 in the morning last night, actually.
It's like 4:15. The truth lies
I
somewhere
don't think
between
so.
us.
I'm pretty sure it was like 4:50.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just saying, we had a long
I'm
night.
sleepy.
Then you should know. What are we doing?
We're recording a podcast, I think.
Okay. Well,
So far, so good.
okay. What do you got for us?
Oh, I don't have anything.
Oh. A mini-sode it is today.
It's up to you.
Well, I'm not tired, so I could go on forever, but if you're tired
Go
and you
on
also
forever.
don't have any...
Go on forever.
Well, I didn't prep.
Go on forever.
Obviously.
That's okay. Let me pull up
One thing that I wanted
the
to...
old Rolodex.
One thing I wanted to bring up from yesterday that I thought was cute that I wanted to share was that on the way home from the drive-in movie, which I'm still reeling about, that was still so fun and exciting. What a day. But on the way home, Robert did this thing, which he does sometimes, which is just scream singing. So he would just, instead of singing, he would like start singing the lyrics and just end up just screaming over the entire song.
It's called having soul.
And he also raises the volume. When I'm alone, the volume in the car is like turned all the way up. But when I'm with Rob, it's like a normal volume. But we turn it like really, really high, so it was nice.
We get turned up. We got retarded.
We got turned. What did your Rolodex have to say?
In here. So a lot of my notes are really not particularly helpful. Like one of them was Fat Hulk. I don't even know.
Okay.
One
I'm
of
sure
them-
you had some theory about...
No.
Okay.
Nope. I think I just thought it'd be funny if the Hulk turned fat.
Oh.
Which maybe it would be, but I don't know that that's a radio bit, so...
He also was already big. Like, I don't... If you ask me, like, what the Hulk's body type was like, I don't think I... Like, I'm assuming it's fit like everybody else. Like, he probably has a six-pack, but I feel like...
He's shredded.
Yeah, but if you said, like, oh, he's not shredded, I'd be like, okay.
You're not very familiar with the Hulk as a concept.
I mean, he just gets green and angry and big.
Yeah, he's one gigantic muscle. He's the... It doesn't matter.
What?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like a snake. He,
He's not built like a snake at all.
He's no, he's built like a man. He's green like some snakes.
Sure.
So, yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Wow, real original, Jess. I yawn, you yawn,
This
just
podcast
like
is
that.
just gonna be entire yawn.
Do you know what
yawn
color?
track.
Do you know what color the Hulk was originally?
Red.
Nope.
Purple.
Nope. His pants are purple. His pantaloons.
Yellow?
Nope.
Blue.
Nope.
Orange.
Nope.
Black.
Nope.
White.
Nope.
Gray.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. He was gray and bald.
Like a zombie?
Yeah, kind of like Solomon Grundy. Although Solomon Grundy's more like a whitish.
What the fuck? Why?
Why
Why did they make him green?
Well, because he's radioactive, I think.
He is?
Yeah, gamma radiation is what. So
I know nothing about the Hulk, clearly.
Bruce Banner or
not a
Robert Banner or David Banner sometimes, according to the show, was a brilliant nuclear scientist. Was at the test site of a bomb, saw some teenagers ne'er-do-welling and trespassing, wandering onto the bomb defusal test site, ran out to save them, threw them into like a little bunker, but himself was exposed from the bomb, the experimental gamma radiation bomb, to high levels of gamma radiation, which then had the effect of, when he gets mad, turning him into the Hulk.
I saw a thing that was saying it's interesting how...
Energy turned into mass. E equals MC squared. That's
interesting how different cultures view, like, radiation.
Yeah, Japan and the U.S., basically.
Stop.
No, go ahead.
Where, like, Japan, when they have something that's radioactive, it creates something like Godzilla, and then when the U.S. has it, they create superheroes.
Yeah.
Although I don't remember Godzilla being, like, from radioactivity, but I also...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I don't remember.
know. Yeah.
He was, but nuclear
Wasn't
waste
she?
or something. I think it was a he, but then had babies, so, like a seahorse. Godzilla was a seahorse.
Okay.
That's the point. Godzilla is transgendered.
That's not how that works.
Just comes out of the ocean and cancels people.
I mean, seahorses don't...
Knocks down all those phallic buildings.
What is,
So that we can rebuild human herstory.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What do seahorses do? Like, do the females lay eggs in the man's pouch?
They fuck.
But he doesn't...
That's what they
He
do.
doesn't, like, create the embryos. He just releases them.
Are you asking me if it's like a marsupial? No, I think...
I'm almost positive it is like a marsupial. Like
I think the male...
Because the male doesn't get... Like, I think she creates the life, and then she impregnates him, kind of. Like
Preach, girl.
She still does the lady work, but then he just, like, holds... Kind of like a penguin. Like, the woman lays the egg, and then the penguin
Yes,
dad
Yas
them.
queen. Go kick downtown Tokyo to rubble. Yas.
You're so weird.
You and Lena Dunham can collab.
Oh
Seahorse.
my God. You're so sexist.
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Seahorse father takes reign in childbirth. The male seahorse has a pouch in his stomach with which to carry babies, as many as 2,000 at a
Told
time.
ya.
I'm not sure that supports your
He's a
point,
marsupial.
though. Do daily pre-dawn dances, intertwining their tails and swimming together. Okay, let's see.
Nerds.
Male seahorses undergo pregnancy and give birth to sons and daughters.
So that they undergo pregnancy, meaning...
I'm reading it right now.
Meaning
You're,
what?
you're looking at me reading it.
Yeah.
Human predation, no statistical, blah, blah, blah.
Your upper lip is very flat.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
It's insane.
Eventually, they engage a true courtship dance, which can last as long as 8 hours. It ends with the female depositing her eggs in the male's pouch.
Told ya.
I don't think that what you're saying holds, though.
I'm pretty sure. Like, the fertilized eggs are in his...
The eggs are then fertilized in the dad's pouch.
What?
Get out of my fucking face.
So, wait, so the seahorses are basically... Like, he full-on creates the life.
Yeah. Now you don't know what to think.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
You and Godzilla can both go back into the ocean and think about what you've done.
Well, I want to find out if Godzilla's a man now.
That's it. Get rid of Godzilla. Cancel culture. I guess I can just look it up.
Cancel culture.
Had some problematic tweets in like 2011. Let's see.
Who, you or Godzilla?
Godzilla. I don't tweet. Godzilla.
That's true. I think it's so crazy that you still don't have any form of social media.
Why would I?
I don't know, to keep up with literally anyone.
No. Stupid and dumb and gay. Fictional monster or kaiju, originating from a series, blah, 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 54.
I just want the gender.
Became a worldwide pop culture icon.
Yes, queen.
32 films. Yeah, Godzilla's TikTok is really blowing up. Okay, so
I feel like
I should have brought this up because I knew this. Godzilla has been dubbed the...
King?
Of the monsters. You
Shit.
got it, kid. Typically speaking, not to sound heteronormative, but typically kings have male-gendered pronouns.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so...
I have to say, speaking of TikTok...
Get fucked, fucker.
Whatever.
Godzilla was conceived as a metaphor for nuclear weapons. Was awakened and empowered by nuclear radiation.
Okay. That's cool.
Yep.
Anyway, so it's interesting. Like, I feel like I'm officially at that age where I'm, like, out of relevancy because, like, all of the kids are now, like, all of the, like, Disney Channel stars and, like, the TikTok and YouTube celebrities or whatever that all the kids like, and the bands and stuff that the kids like, I don't know any of them, nor do I care to know any of them. Like, I feel like in our day, I knew a lot more, like, rappers, like what you were quizzing me on yesterday. Like, the Jay-Z, the Lil Wayne, the Drake, whatever, all those people.
Yeah, the Drake.
The Drakes.
Yeah.
All of those, Kanye, all those dudes.
Keep going. More rappers. The
50
Nas's.
Cent, Ludacris.
The Eminems.
Eminem, yeah.
The NWAs. The Snoop Doggy Dogs.
Yeah, Snoopy. And, so anyway, yeah.
Dr. Dre.
So, like, I know all of those people. I've heard of all those people.
Sure.
But then, like, now, like, all the rap, I'm just like, ugh, what the fuck is this? And...
Not a big Lizzo stan.
No, Lizzo's okay. And I do know of Lizzo.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah. And, like, Nicki Minaj, I guess, is kind of, like, the newer generation. But I still, like, and Cardi.
Cardi B.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't know a lot of, like, Travis Scott and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck music he creates. But basically, yeah, and, like, all the TikTok and stuff, like, I'm not downloading a TikTok. Like, I'm not downloading TikTok to get a TikTok account. Because...
Jesus Christ.
Why? Well, but I'm not downloading a
You're like
TikTok.
a Midwestern mother.
Anyway, yeah, just, like...
Go play on your Nintendos.
That's exactly, like, how I feel. Because I just don't...
You're cute, though. I'll give you that.
And, like, when I was a kid, it was all about, like, PlayStation and Wii and Xbox and stuff. And now it's like, I don't know what fucking consoles the kids are using.
And now it's just social media and anal sex, and I just can't keep up.
Exactly. These fucking kids are just whores.
They're fucking kids, all right.
Whores.
Living my dream of having sex with 15-year-olds.
No, I got it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I
You
feel
can't
like...
roll your eyes at the things I'm saying, Jess. We're on radio. Why? We're on radio.
Well, they don't have to know. It's just
your
for you.
response can't be to just roll your eyes. That was better. It wasn't great, but it was better.
I'll try to say. You know that I have a rolling my eyes problem.
Totally.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
I don't mind you. Oh, I do, but I'm not saying you can't roll your eyes at the things I'm saying. I'm saying you have to say words because we're in an auditory medium.
I get it. I didn't know that I was doing it.
Artichoke. So, yep, TikTok.
Yeah.
Relevance. Jessica.
Tickety talk.
Question
I'm
mark?
losing it. I'm losing my relevance in the world.
Good.
That's that.
Just be you. Just be my happy little bear.
I'm a sad little bear.
That's not what I asked for. It was like the opposite of what I asked for.
No, I mean, I could have been a mouse or something. It's the opposite of a bear. I don't fucking know.
The opposite of a bear is a twink.
I
Everyone knows that. You'd be a big sad twink.
Yeah, I could be a sad little twink.
No, you'd be big.
Why would I be a big twink?
If you were the opposite of what I asked you to be, and I asked you to be a happy little bear.
Oh, okay.
For the love of
Okay.
Christ,
Hey,
Jessica,
hey,
everything I say, sticklers and complaints, protestations, what could you possibly have to say for yourself now?
I don't know. I like your shirt. It's purple.
Thanks, it is.
It's my favorite color.
Yeah, I made it just for you.
Thanks.
Wore it just so you could look at it all day.
Thanks.
Yeah. I thought you'd like that.
It's really thoughtful.
I thought you'd enjoy that. I thought you'd find it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, you did. So what else you got for us?
I have nothing.
That's okay.
You drained me of all of my thoughts and feelings.
Yeah. Your nail is extremely long.
I know.
Your fingernail. I don't like it.
I know.
Can I bite it off?
I was actually going to say, I was going to let you cut it.
Yay, let's do it on radio. It'll be a stunt. Let me rip it off with my bare hands. Here,
No.
give me your pinky.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, I don't like it when you rip my nails. It makes me
Okay, well,
uncomfortable.
let me.
No.
Okay, please.
No.
Okay, consider this. Consider this. Consider this. Please. Give me your hand. Give me
My
your-
favorite thing that you do is that you'll like bring milk upstairs.
Yeah.
And then you'll like look at me and just be like, big time favor?
I have a big time favor to ask, Jess.
Please?
Pretty please.
Bring my milk downstairs?
And then you never do.
Because I'm like, I'm not going downstairs. I didn't bring this milk
I'm
up.
not going downstairs either. You're going downstairs to bring my milk downstairs.
But
so
by
I
bringing
don't
the
have
milk
to.
up, you knew that you were going to have to go back
Yeah,
downstairs.
Jessica, I brought it up and I have to bring it back down. That's bullshit.
Oh my God.
I had to go downstairs to get it and then haul it back up. I drank half of it. It's way lighter than it was. You bring it downstairs.
Oh my God.
You're doing
it's like
the
it
easy
just
work.
isn't my job.
It's entirely
And I do
your
bring
job.
your milk down like half the time.
Never,
Yeah.
never. You might have. We've been dating for years and years.
Oh my
We've been
God.
living together for years
This
and
is
years.
a lie.
You might have done it twice.
This is a lie.
This is not a lie.
I
This
do
is-
it so often. I've done it at least 10 times.
First of all, at least 10 times. Not that often. I bring milk upstairs like twice a week. At least 10 times would be like one out of every, I don't know, 20 times I ask you to do it. 30 times I ask you to do it. I ask you to do it
no.
like 100 times a year, maybe.
No.
So, anyway, 10 times is still a very low
10
number.
times this year so far. 10 times for sure.
10 times. First of all. Second of all, it's just a bold-faced lie.
No.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my nail.
Jessica, it's impossible not to look at it. It's enormous.
How
Dear
long would
reader,
you say it is?
all of her fingernails are normal female fingernail length. They're fairly short even. They're maybe a quarter of an inch above.
They're very long.
Maybe not even that.
My nails are
Above-
long for natural nails. Like girls with fake nails have really long nails, but for like natural nails, this is usually longer than most women keep them.
Okay, so her fingernails
Like this
are
one's long.
maybe a quarter of an inch, and then her pinky nail, and it's not even one pinky nail is 3/4 of an inch long, too long, but not as long as the other one, which like is an inch and a half. It's fucking crazy. Let me
They're
rip
not
it
that
off.
different.
Jessica, stop.
Look,
Jessica, stop.
they're the same length.
No, they're not the same. Let me rip this.
No, I don't.
Let me.
I don't like the sensation of my nails being ripped.
Okay, this isn't about you. This is about the radio show right now. We're doing a stunt. Give me your hand.
It'll be like a 30-second stunt.
Yeah, Jessica, but then the
And then when you
aftermath.
rip it, you can't like control how long it gets, and I don't want
yes,
it
I
to
can.
be like
Watch,
down to here.
Watch. I'll show you. Ready? We're doing it.
I don't. Ow!
Okay, sorry. I don't want to hurt you.
I know. Then you shouldn't be doing this.
Okay, then never mind.
Do you remember one time
I
you
don't wanna
ripped
hurt
my
you.
toenail and then it bled? 'Cause-
No, fake news. I would never. I didn't do this.
We were like watching a movie. We were like in the movie theater, and you were like, "I'm gonna pick her
no,
toenails right
no,
now."
no. If we were in the movie theater, Jess, you'd be wearing shoes. This is obviously
I
propaganda.
was wearing flip flops.
Bullshit. No, you don't wear flip flops to the movies. You
Okay.
always wear boots.
What
You
did
always
you
wear your black
say?
boots. It's true, because your feet get cold.
What?
Oh my
Okay,
God.
you
Oh my
of all
God.
people know that I don't. I do have a lot of like ailments and weaknesses, but I never
Yes,
account for them.
You're in a wheelchair. You have polio and rickets.
But like I never like I know that when I go to the movies I'm gonna get cold, and then I never bring a sweater because I'm like, fuck me.
Why would you need a sweater? You have your wheelchair blanket to drape over your legs like FDR.
Yeah, man, I have to say that is one thing that I'm grateful for. I'm not
That you don't have polio.
I'm not in a wheelchair. That's
Yeah.
nice. I think about that sometimes, and I'm like, as handicapped as I am,
And you are handicapped.
and I am very handicapped,
You get
legally
retarded.
speaking.
Yeah.
It's nice that there are certain things that aren't wrong with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you gave me Crohn's disease and also the inability to get to a bathroom quickly, like that's not fair. You can't do that. That can't be.
You'd have killed yourself by now.
Yeah, things would not have been. Not that you should kill yourself ever, dear reader. That's not the answer. But man,
But
oh
if
man,
you're in that
would I be
situation and
unhappy.
you do, I get it.
Stop it.
I'm not saying I endorse it, but I do understand.
Look, the suicide thing is interesting.
Maybe I do endorse it, I don't know.
The suicide thing is interesting, where it's just like...
The suicide thing?
Yeah.
You mean suicide?
Hey, let's do a devil's advocate.
As I've said before, I don't have the sound. Hooah! There's Al Pacino for you.
Don't have the sound bite ready. That's your qualm with...
I don't have the sounder, and you hate the sounders that I have, so
Sure.
I don't. That's why I don't ever have them up. But more to the point, this devil's advocate, this will take us off the air.
Okay.
So go ahead.
Do you have a different devil's
No, go
advocate?
ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
I don't want to be off the air.
Please, what are your thoughts on suicide? We're not on the air.
My heart. No, I mean...
This is good.
No, I don't. Now you're making me second guess.
Would you like to
it.
sleep on air? Maybe that'll be better.
I have to say, if I was going to sleep on air, it would be very loud. Like, I'd be snoring, and you'd hear my drool, and I'd probably thrash about.
In what quantities are you drooling? What volume are you
Oh.
drooling that it makes noise?
We're on a leather couch. Like, I feel like the sound of it, like, hitting the couch would be loud.
Do you plan on sleeping suspended in midair? I mean, hitting the couch.
Yeah,
Your
my head
face
will
would be
my head will
against,
be up here, and I'll just go, okay, good night.
and then your arm would go.
No,
Yes,
my arm would hold.
Jessica.
myself up.
No.
I've seen
Have you
you
never
fall asleep
fallen
sitting up.
asleep? If I'm sitting up, I'm like propped, like in a chair. Fine. You can't hold up your own head while you're falling asleep.
Oh, you absolutely can.
Have you never fallen asleep before? What planet are you from?
As you know, I can only fall asleep in, like, literally, like, one position.
Face down, ass up,
Ayo.
with my dick inside of her.
Stop.
It's a double slam.
Gross.
We both got slammed.
I don't think any of us were slammed.
Oh, well then just me.
Or were you slammed?
I was saying you fell asleep with my dick inside. I didn't think it was that hard
True story.
I don't think it was that hard to follow, but
Well,
I
was.
guess you got lost somewhere
Yep.
along the way. So
I did.
I guess the true treasure was the stupid joke that we found along the way.
Much like this podcast,
The
dear
friends we
reader,
made.
our sex life is terrible.
Yeah,
Both of us often fall asleep in the middle.
I'm falling asleep right now.
We are not having sex.
Oh, who can say? I'm miserable. Might as well be. What's your
Oh.
devil's advocate?
No, I don't want to do it.
No, go ahead, please.
No, I don't want us to...
I insist.
I don't
Jessica
wanna
doesn't.
insult-
Jessica thinks that suicide is a Chinese hoax
No?
perpetrated by the Communist Party of China,
Nope.
much like the coronavirus, which Jess also doesn't believe is real.
Stop it.
Okay,
You are
well,
spreading lies and misinformation.
if you have an opinion with which to counter my assertions, by all means, make your claims.
I mean, I
The
just...
defense rests, Your Honor. Nothing further.
I think it's interesting, like, we really, like right now, like, when you were saying, like, oh, if you were gonna kill yourself, I wouldn't blame you. It's just, like, I feel like everything that I've been taught is very much, like, whatever fucking... Or, like, whatever, everything that I've been taught is, like, absolutely not. Don't even bring it up. Don't even, like, suicide doesn't exist. Don't even mention suicide. Oh, God, we can't put that thought into a kid's head. And it's, like, I'm pretty sure that's not how that works.
This is not your devil's advocate on suicide, though.
What, that I think suicide is selfish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go off.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I think people who do commit suicide, I feel like often view it as a selfless act, where they're thinking that I'm sad, obviously very deeply sad, and I can't bear this life anymore, and additionally, I think that everyone would be better off without me, or no one actually cares about me in the first place. But I think they're more like, I'm causing other people pain, so I'm going to end their suffering, and I'm going to end my own suffering by taking my own life. But I feel like, and I actually was watching a video yesterday when I was playing with the Peach, and it was about...
Jess and the Giant Peach.
Anyway, I was watching a video, and it was, I think it was like 100 people that had considered suicide seriously or had attempted suicide, and they were all like talking about their story and like why they didn't commit suicide. What are you doing with your eyes, Rob?
Just looking around the room.
Just playing? Okay. And they were talking about why they didn't go through with it, or like what caused them to feel that low in the first place, and blah 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 blah. And a lot of them said, they were like one of them said that she was like in her bathroom and she was literally like about to do it with a knife in her hand, and her daughter knocked on the door, and she was like, "Mommy, like, are you there?" And she was like, "Oh, shit." And like, to me, again, it's just like, it's so, especially because like a lot of people said that once they
golly,
yeah, like once they got help, they literally like saw a therapist who like probably would diagnose them with something. If you're suicidal, you probably, you know,
sure,
need to be medicated. And then once you take the medication, once these people,
you have gonorrhea.
Once the people took medication, a lot of those thoughts like subsided, or just it wasn't unbearable or unmanageable anymore, and you know, whatever. But my point is, I think suicide is very, very, very selfish, and you know, I've been in dark places before, so I feel like I can say it, you know, I can weigh in, like I've, you know, but I've never been, you know, out of my, like, I don't know, not like out of my frame of consciousness, but like, I've never, I don't know what the word is, and I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Willikers.
But yeah, I've never been like that distant from reality that I couldn't think about the consequences of like, oh God, my mom would just be so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And like all of my friends and like everyone would wonder like why, like I remember like I had like a really dark patch like when I went off to college, and my mom had like specifically fought for me to go to college, even though my dad really didn't think it was a good idea.
He doesn't think women should be educated, so well, that's kind of a different argument.
But Dad was like, for her safety, she should stay home, and my mom was like, no, she really wants it, and she needs to live a normal life. And I was like, if I kill myself now, like my mom is gonna think that it was her fault, and that would suck, and like that's not cool. And we had just lost my grandfather, and I was like,
that's not cool, man. This is getting like way too dark. This is.
Anyway, we're talking about suicide, Rob.
30. I know.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't think
any upbeat suicide thoughts, stories.
I just
maybe someone who like jumped off a building and bounced like a rubber ball, or.
I just don't think that we should like be tiptoeing around suicide either. Like I think everything is always just like, don't, you know, like when you mentioned it, I was like, no, Rob, don't even mention suicide. Like that's not cool. But like it's, you know, it's a thing that happens. Like the suicidal thoughts come from that own person's head. It's not like I told you to kill yourself and now you're thinking about it. Like that's not how it works usually. I mean, bullying obviously can contribute, but like that's not. So yeah, wow, those are my opinions about it.
How do you feel about suicide bombers? At least they've got conviction, right? Don't get stage fright, presumably.
I mean, I have to
say... A lot to be said about them. Some good, some bad.
Again, like, you know that I'm going to say this and I'm going to immediately take it
Praise
back.
Allah.
I love Hitler.
Right, I've declared a fatwa on the United States government.
Obviously, none of that is true. I also don't I don't like Hitler. I don't like what he did. Obviously, he's a terrible person. But I think I recognize that he did have some serious skill and serious, you know.
Hitler is bad.
I admire certain things about him.
Yeah, the Holocausty stuff.
Well, no.
Death by fire.
No, more his campaigning.
Camps, not campaigns.
But the suicide bomber thing, it's the same thing. It's like that, I think, I don't know if it's like they get brainwashed into doing it.
I think they just want attention.
I don't like this side of you, babe.
That's fair. It's a good point.
Do you have any devil's advocates?
I don't know. I felt like my stance on the suicide bombers was pretty controversially middle of the road. I don't know. You know, just let them live their lives. You know, they're just practicing their religion, and they're not hurting anyone.
They are.
And you know, I love fireworks, so I can't really complain about any of that. So you know,
this is.
You said, Jessica.
Trash.
Okay. First of all, garbage is in the name of the podcast. Sure. So don't give me...
The podcast is fine. You are trash.
Yes, don't give me guff, because this is trash. It's supposed to be trash. It's named after trash. It's rubbish by design.
Sure.
Point 1. Point 2, just regarding the suicide bombers, I don't understand why we can't see eye to eye on this. They're practicing religious freedoms. They're not hurting anybody.
They are hurting people.
Like who?
Everyone that is affected by that bomb.
Who's affected by it? Nobody.
What?
They're minding their own business.
Do you think that they bomb empty fields, Robert?
I don't know a lot about them.
Oh.
So, listen to me, Jessica. Before you complain that this is garbage, remind me again who it was the minute we started this podcast who said, let's get retarded.
You.
I remember it differently.
Oh my God.
I remember you saying it, and then I said that's offensive, and then Godzilla said #canceled. That's the story I'm going to tell, and I think history will vindicate me because you won't have a platform because you'll have been #canceled.
It won't, and also...
History is written... This is what people always say. History is written by those who weren't #canceled.
Look, Rob,
the Victors, the Thomases, the Freds... Jessica?
But never the Elliots.
I don't know what that is, but yeah, you have been #Jessica canceled .html // tumblr.com.edu / www World Wide Web #Jessica Sterner #canceled
Jesus Christ.
P.S. I love you. #canceled.
Oh my God.
Sign www.me.
.Robert.
No. That's not the URL, Jessica. That's stupid.
All right, repeat it again correctly.
www.
Woof. Why was I canceled? I'm trying to circle back.
You said let's get retarded.
Oh, none of that happened.
All of Jessica, you think I made all that up just now?
Uh-huh.
Come on, use your brain.
And the fact that you don't edit these podcasts.
You don't know.
Your eyes aren't even fully open.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a sleepy bear.
Yeah.
It's time for torpor.
What?
It's what bears do when they sleep in the winter.
Torpor?
Torpor.
Why don't they hibernate?
TORPOR.
Why do we say that they hibernate if they don't?
Because people are stupid and don't know the difference.
Do you remember we went to the zoo and that fucking lady... Did we do this on the podcast already?
No, go off.
That lady, literally... So the donkey was in...
Oh, maybe we did. But go ahead. Do it anyway.
The donkey was in the cow enclosure, I want to say, or vice versa.
We went to the zoo. We went to the petting zoo. There was a zebu. It's a type of cow. It's from Asia, I think.
It's fuzzy.
They're like half the size of a regular cow. They have humps on their backs. They've got big horns. They look like slightly smaller cows.
Yeah.
It was in because they move them around from time to time.
It
was in the big enclosure at the front of the petting zoo that said, just like a little sign that said, that's had a picture of a donkey and said, "Donkey, come pet the donkey." A male is called a Jack and a female is called a Jenny.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Ew.
And so the cow was there, and a woman with her son and husband, presumably, went up to it and said, "Look, young boy, look, little Johnny. It's a donkey." She just read the sign and said, "Look, it's a donkey. Did you know that when," speaking about herself, when mommy grew up on a farm, she had a pet donkey?" And it wasn't even like the animal wasn't there. And they're like, "Let's find it." They were petting it actively, like touching its horns and saying, "Do you want to pet the donkey on its horns?" Oh. Mommy grew up with a donkey. No, mommy grew up with a donkey having kicked her in the head. Mommy grew up with brain damage because no one on the planet thinks that donkeys have horns.
Oh my God.
And look like a goddamn cow.
Not even, like, again, if some rando was just like, "Oh, this could be a donkey, why not?"
And they do.
But she literally owned a pet donkey.
No,
that would
she
be like,
said that, but she's full of shit.
That would be like seeing a black lab or something and being like, this is a cat. I had a cat when I was a boy.
Yeah, people are... She
That's
was a liar.
crazy.
She lied to her child.
I don't think she did. I
don't
think
know
she
why.
was just dumb.
You can't be that
Why would
stupid.
she lie?
I don't know. Why does anyone lie? For the rush.
I never lie.
Get her dick
so
hard.
I don't know.
To get drugs across the border.
Do you lie every time?
There are 1,000 reasons to lie. My point is that there are a lot of reasons to lie.
Sure.
Plenty of them in that
There's
arc of a story that
literally
I just explained.
No
Could have...
reason for her to lie. Hey. Hey, buddy.
Hello. What did I talk about 1,000 times about you talking?
No interrupting. I'll stop. You're right, I'll stop. The arc of the story, go ahead.
We're going to sleep soon. You're not waking up.
What? Oh, you're gonna kill me?
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. I'm gonna put a funnel in your mouth and just pour salt down it until whatever happens.
I was gonna say, would that kill me?
Let's find out. Radio stunt. There's salt right there. Go grab the salt.
There is.
Grab the salt and
No.
open wide.
Don't
What?
be
I'll do
like
it. I'll do
this.
it.
Hey, no.
Come on.
Kill you
I
either.
assume I would just throw up. But let's find out. Come on. The salt
I
challenge.
have a very high tolerance for salt.
Hashtag. Okay, Jessica, that's... No, come on, man.
I'm like a reverse snail.
You putting... Yeah, it's... Oh, my God. Yes, you are a reverse snail. You're goo on the outside and a shell on the inside.
That's actually true. I called myself a shell of a person, and you know how sweaty I get. Everywhere. Every inch of me. There's a layer of sweat brought upon by all of the
You're a reverse
responsibilities
snail,
of my
man.
life.
You're an avocado. Congrats. So, get the salt.
I'm not bringing the salt over so that you can see what happens if you pour the whole...
No, it's for a different thing.
No?
It's for a science. Get it. Jessica, please.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
My bones aren't
Please.
rotting. I'm fine.
Please. I'm not saying they're rotting. I'm knocking on them so you open the door to your heart and let me in.
I don't have a heart.
Please. Well, I'm going to keep knocking at whatever this door is. Please. Please. Please.
This is what he does when he wants me to get
Please.
the milk downstairs.
Please. And how does it not work every time?
It works a lot, that's what I'm saying.
Please. It never works. Please, 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 please,
I
please.
don't want you to chug the salt.
I'm not going to
It would
chug the
make me
salt.
very sad.
Look at me. Look at me.
You're not making eye
Look at me in the
contact.
eye. Jessica,
You're not
I
looking at me.
promise you, they don't know that. As far
Oh
as the
my
readers
God.
are concerned, I'm looking right at you.
They
Look,
can probably hear that your voice is moving.
first of all, that's your head moving, and second of all,
I think I was doing something with my voice.
second of
too. I
all,
didn't mean to.
you baboon. I can move my eyes without moving the rest of my body
Well,
because look, I don't know what you and your weird chameleon eyes are up to, but you horse's ass,
wish
also
that
known
my
as a
eyes
mule.
went in
Get
the
the
same
salt. Get the
direction.
salt. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look me in the eye.
stop!
I promise you, I'm not gonna chug that salt. Go get it.
It's so uncomfortable to look at someone as they're staring at a specific point.
Yeah, the point is the middle of your face where your eyes are. Go grab the salt.
Do you think that's how people make eye contact? You look in the middle of the two eyes?
Jessica, I meant horizontally and vertically. Your eyes are relatively in the middle of your face. I don't mean the point in the dead center of your face, you fucking moron. Get the salt.
Hey, I'm getting the salt.
Get the salt!
And you're harassing me.
Get the salt.
Robert, oh shit. Robert, this feels aggressive. This feels too aggressive. I'll let you eat it up. Babe! Oh my god, you never opened it. Oh.
You just got. That's a hashtag YouTube prank.
I just watched you die.
Yeah.
Or so I thought.
I'm speaking to you from the other side. There's a lot of fire. It's hot.
You're not going to hell.
Hitler's not here. I'm a little confused.
You're not going to hell. There's
Hitler's
no way.
not here. Dahmer's not here. It's weird. It's like me and Gandhi and Princess Di and every single one of the Jews. I don't know what you people did, but you really fucked up something.
Oh my god, why would Princess die?
I don't know. Jessica, I've been here for 30 seconds.
Okay.
I just got here.
All right.
I'm the newest guy in hell.
Sure.
Anyway, enough about me. Let's turn the spotlight on you for once.
We should, for
The
once.
interviewer becomes the interviewee.
Ooh.
I'll ask you the questions.
Okay.
What What? What's going on?
What?
What is up?
That was one of my favorite moments.
Okay, but it's an inside joke that we can't really explain. So Jessica,
Basically, dear reader.
No. It's listen to me. Don't give me your stupid want to punch me in the head face. That I can.
Because I think it's worth it.
She's worth it. Hashtag what is that? Cover girl? Because you're worth it. Maybelline? No, maybe it's Maybelline. Cover World. Water World. Kurt Russell.
Did you know?
No. Yes? No, not Kurt Russell. Who is it?
Did you know that once a month someone scatters someone's ashes in Disney World?
A lot more often than that once I get down there.
What the fuck does that mean?
I think you know what it means. I'm gonna be the Disney World cremation serial killer. I'm gonna find people in Disney. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna cremate them, and then I'm gonna spread their ashes where they were killed. So you'll return to the scene of the crime.
That's weird.
It's not like they can rope it off for that long. It's Disney World.
But they can have cameras and stuff catch you, and then you go back to the scene of the crime with an urn.
Whatever.
But yeah, apparently a lot of people released them in the Haunted Mansion, which I thought
spooky
was an interesting, weird choice.
Why? That's where ghosts go.
Yeah, but I feel like when people spread someone's ashes, it's like, this is a peaceful, happy place where you're going to rest for all of eternity. I wouldn't be like, haunted house, bitch.
First of all, point one was that I don't really understand. Kevin Costner was Waterworld, thank you. Field of Dreams. Is this heaven? No. It's Iowa.
I don't care about any of this.
So, you're right. That's fair. But my point was this. Point one, you don't know what you're talking about. I'll be the you'll see.
How so?
I'll be the greatest serial killer that Disney World has ever seen. Point one. Point two. I don't understand what you're saying is like, oh, you scatter someone's ashes where you want them to rest forever, right? Like you scatter your ashes, and that's where their ghost gets to inhabit, right?
I like that.
Right?
What?
Oh, what? What do you mean, what?
Yes, you scatter the ashes, that's where the ghosts live forever.
Were you not listening?
I'm sorry, you were touching me.
What were you doing?
You were touching me and it felt nice.
Were you reading a book? Are you perusing through the newspaper? What are you doing?
Please.
You're just staring off into space thinking of anything but the words coming out of my mouth.
Continue.
So, my point is that you spread the ashes and the person's ghost inhabits that space, right?
Yeah.
People always spread ashes in the ocean. Or just throw them up in... No, man, I'm at the bottom of the goddamn ocean. I'm floating on the sea. I'm getting a ghost sunburn. I'm being harassed by fish and seagulls. This is fucking... I want to go haunt... The Haunted Mansion is fucking perfect. I can burst out of walls at people and they'll think it's an effect. And then I can possess them and make them do heinous things on Disney World property. I can make them commit hate crimes.
Jesus Christ.
Against... Do you think there's a lot of racism in the world of the Disney, the Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck troupe?
Like they're racist against each other?
Yeah, or the ducks hate the mice, and the mice hate the...
No.
Goofy's a dog, right?
No, I heard that Goofy was a cow, and I was like, nope. But maybe.
He's a male, so he'd be a bull, and bulls have horns.
Okay.
And also whopping penises, but that's not really the point.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know you know.
I
know. So anyway, he's not a cow because cows don't look like that.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess Goofy's a dog, but then the whole Pluto thing becomes kind of weird.
Pluto's just a sex slave.
Okay.
Like Mr. Slave of South Park fame. That's what they base it on. But anyway, my point was that the mice don't like, the ducks, and the ducks don't like the dogs, and the dogs hate those fucking Koreans. Where are these lines being drawn? These are the questions
I hate when you get like this.
These are the questions. When I start undigging the truth that you and your Jew conspirators who control the media have been trying to bury? Walt Disney was right. You people control everything.
See, this is what I don't like.
Wake up.
Oh my God.
Anyway. Yeah, I think the Haunted Mansion would be a good place to haunt. Hence, please, if you can put my ghost anywhere, put it somewhere where I can do wacky ghost things. Like a movie theater or like a...
guys were racist. But I would say that, like, old Disney was really racist.
You can't wait for me to make a whole point, say you don't like it, be silent until I have to find some other angle and start talking about that other angle, and then answer the first point. Jessica, we're doing this in real time.
Watch.
I have been watching you. I've been watching you for 2 months.
I'll talk about
live.
the racism thing, but you just, you make jokes that are too raunchy for me.
That wasn't the point of...
No, I don't. Do you think so?
I think there's a lot of evidence to suggest that Donald Duck hated the Jews.
Oh my God.
And that mice were an allegory for said Jews. Read, what's it called? Mouse?
I can't tell if you're
Dead
being
Mouse.
serious or
That's
not.
the DJ. I think it's just called Mouse. Read it. It's a graphic novel about mice being, or maybe rats being Jews, and the Gestapo were Gestapo. I'm thinking of gelato. The Gestapo were cats. Anyway,
I do like. I know you're not joking because
I'm not joking. Yeah.
Okay.
And Frank was a gerbil, but that might not be true.
Gerbils.
Oh, there you go. Cute, clever, fun.
I did one.
Fun. Yay, Jess.
I could make a joke about it. I just said the word. Gerbils.
Nazi names are fun.
Yeah.
Take that, Anne Frank.
Oh.
Fucking owned. Get cucked, Anne Frank. Enjoy your fucking attic. We're basically living like Anne Frank was.
My God. Yeah, except it's not as scary.
That's where I spread my ashes in the Anne Frank house, and I could pretend to be Anne Frank's ghost.
Didn't Justin Bieber go to the Anne Frank memorial, and he was like...
He went to the Anne Frank house, and there's a book where you can sign, and he said, I'm sure she would have been a believer, which is kind of...
What a thing
stupid.
to say.
I can be Anne Frank's ghost, and I can just spew out, just problematically, because people look to her as like a beacon of hope and, strength, and I can just be like, oh, the gays should have been in my place.
Oh my God.
Hitler had some good ideas persecuting those fucking monsters. Disgusting.
You are too much this episode.
Please scatter my ashes. If you can't fling me into the sun, cut off, because I don't know how it works. Like, if you cut off my thumb and cremate that and then sprinkle a little bit of my ashes in some place, does just my thumb haunt that place, or does my whole ghost get to be there? Is it like a little checkpoint that I can go, put one single ash from my urn in as many places as you can. Travel the world and drop an ash in all these places. I can move around like checkpoint to checkpoint, like fast traveling in a video game.
That would be really cool.
Yes, do it. Make one of those places the Anne Frank house.
Oh my God.
Please. I'll never know. Oh, you could smoke me out of a cigar. Although you don't smoke ash. You ash this.
You can get people's ashes tattooed into your body. You don't want to live inside of my body. You could be with me always.
That'd be cute. You're predeceasing me by decades, so this is irrelevant.
It's hard.
Jessica's 49.
It's hard because I feel like lost my train of thought. So that's nice.
Next stop, Dachau. Choo choo.
Jesus.
Anyway.
First of all, you're on a roll, and I appreciate how witty you are. But
right on the tracks.
My God, I hate who you are.
Well, this is probably a good time to stop. I'll give you a minute.
The thing with the ashes thing is it's hard because when you say it like that, I don't believe in God to begin with, and I don't believe in the afterlife really because you've made me believe that the afterlife doesn't exist.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you worded it in a way. I think you were just like, life just ends.
Hey, stupid, what do you believe in God or something? Some sort of religious fag? What are you, some sort of Bible queer?
I don't believe in... I don't believe in God.
All it took.
But as you know, I have a system where I pray to whoever is listening. So, all of the demons in hell and all of the Egyptian gods and the Greek gods and Roman gods, any god that's listening to me, any angel, I don't fucking care. Any spiritual thing that can help me.
The Wendigo.
Isn't that a monster?
Yep. You're being overheard by Native American spirits of
for sure
chaos and mischief.
Ooh, my two favorite things.
Yeah. Native Americans and spirits. Poltergeists.
Yeah, any ghost.
That one was Kurt Russell, wasn't it?
I don't know.
No, that one was the other one, Patrick Swayze. Damn.
Yeah, any mythical creatures. Godzilla could,
Godzilla's not listening to your prayers.
Not a mythical creature either.
Just because he has the word God in his name doesn't mean that he's
the devil himself
Yeah. Anyway, come on. This is not... list more things, please. This is really captivating radio.
This has been... If anyone's listening at this point...
The Pope, that other Pope who retired...
No. I don't... The Pope is a living man. He doesn't get my prayers.
Yeah.
It's just the beings.
Take that, men.
Yeah.
Fucking patriarchy.
Yeah, literally. The epitome of the patriarchy.
Yeah, the Pope.
Anyway.
He's the top patriarch.
So
He's the final boss of who you have to cancel to bring about
seriously
the 2020s.
Dude, the day that the Pope falls...
There's going to be a new Pope, Jess. That's how it works.
No.
It's like the Avatar.
The
Popedom.
The papacy. The
Catholic Church.
Yes. Seriously. I want to bring that shit down.
Jessica,
we're going to get canceled off YouTube.
You are clearly way too... Well, then, in for a penny, in for a pound. You're clearly way too handicapped, physically and mentally, to take down, as you put it, the Pope of Papdom.
I don't need to take down the Pope of Papdom. I'm just saying I would love to
Pope of Papadopoulos.
Very, very near.
I want to take down the Greek Orthodox Church.
I don't care. All the churches gone.
The Catholics have the Pope, and the Greeks have the Pope of Papadopoulos.
Anyway,
that was the joke I made the first time. You didn't get it.
No. Anyway, so I don't believe in like God, but I pray just in case sometimes to everybody.
What, Jessica? What we got? I said let's end the podcast, and then you started just babbling about. You just started listing every single.
That was such a witchy laugh. What the fuck just slipped
Jessica?
Out of my mouth? Okay, fine. Cut me off mid thought, and let's end the podcast.
Every conversation I have with you is mid thought.
You're just a dick squeeze.
Because you're a thought. Wrap it up. 30 seconds.
I was just because I was gonna make a comment about like how.
So make the comment. Instead of saying you were going to make the comment, just make the comment.
Like the ash
What
thing.
is this?
Like if the afterlife doesn't exist, the ashes thing is just like a moot point. It kind of takes all the fun out of it because you can't haunt anything.
Yeah, but you'd have fun. It'd be like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, but it would only be fun for me thinking that you somehow would take part in it too, or like you'd see what I was doing.
I'll be with you in spirit.
I guess if you know now that I would do something nice for
Yeah.
you, that's all that really matters.
Exactly. There you go. What a lovely thought to end on. See you later, pod racers.
I don't know.